49ers media here says Richie James also getting cut. I'm
Ooh.
so I'm kind of on board with this. Like
Right after
I
Saturday.
after Saturday for sure, but a part of me feels also that like they might keep him around when he has the experience. He at this point, you consider him a veteran. Also, he has the kick return, punt return abilities. So there, we've been hearing that Ayuk might be taking over that role, and hopefully he does because he's probably the best person for that. But I don't know. A part of me feels like Richie James might stick around just because he can do those things. We know. I don't know.
It's less of a risk.
What do you think? Yeah, it's less of a risk. What do you think, Brad?
It, it's been a crazy development to watch because I would say going into training camp, and I think most people would kind of fall in line with this just based on what we know and what we didn't know at the time, is Richie James has been here and he's done it when he's gotten opportunity. When he's actually gotten put into the game, he's scored touchdowns. He's put up big games and he's put up big plays from his time as a rookie, as a seventh round pick, all the way up until last year. He had games where he made plays. So I think that's kind of where we were headed going into camp. It's like, all right, it's probably going to be Richie James to get that third spot, right? Wrong. He's been jumped uh, easily by Sanu and Sherfield. Almost when I showed up, they had already jumped him. Perfect example on that one play from Trey Lance to Richie James that looked like kind of an out to the sideline. Trey Lance delivered that strike, just an absolute dart into a window about this big, only where Richie James could get it. That was one of those catches with the camp he's had that you have to make. You can't drop that. You don't. I, I said this yesterday. He's given up all the benefit of the doubt because he's had those drops all throughout camp. And he's not stepping up to the challenge for a guy who's been here, for a guy who's been in the system, has a rapport with Jimmy Garoppolo, all those kinds of things. You expect that person to take the step forward, but rather he's taking the step back. So I think that actually hurts him a lot more than some of these other wide receivers because again, you expect that guy to take that step forward when the light is shining the brightest, and he is kind of shying away from the moment.